Hey there, it's Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So, still got Rhino, still got Thor. Been getting a lot of beatdown as Thor. Had one really good win. There's sometimes where I do some awesome damage as Thor, but in the end, Rhino seems to keep squeaking out the wins. So, Rhino's got 3 wins, Thor's got 1 win. Some of that I put down to solo mode, some of that I put down to learning Thor. Just the way the game goes. It's kind of fun because you have those big swings back and forth. So what I've decided this time is this is our 5th play of Thor versus Rhino. And I was hoping to go 3 out of 5, and the 3 out of 5 ended up Rhino beating me 3 out of 4. So we're going to go expert mode on Rhino and see if having the Breakin and Takin out at the beginning with that extra card, that's potentially more minions, which may be good for Thor. So we'll see if that helps because the amount of hit points that Rhino gets isn't that big of a jump. What is kind of annoying is when you go to level 3 and he does the whole stunned and toughness thing. So we'll see how that works out. So I've got my expert mode cards in. I've got Rhino at 15 health. I think I got my Breakin and Takin out, and I think I just need to grab my cards for Thor. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. So Odin's Son gets 5, and we've got Hercules for Asgard, a mean swing and chase them down. So let's see here. Things that we will get rid of. We will get rid of chase them down. We'll take that invulnerability out. And I think we'll take Hercules out at the beginning. All right, so let's draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We've got to get over here. Defender of the Nine Realms and for Asgard. Oh, there's a card. I think I mentioned last game I want to talk about a card, but I don't think I ever got it. So Defender of the Nine Realms is a card I've struggled with a little bit. So things to notice on Defender of the Nine Realms. Number 1 is when you use it, you put a minion into play engaged with you. So I think it's very important to notice that it's a put the minion into play. I've been using it in the past and doing the when revealed on a minion, and putting something into play and revealing it are 2 different things. So things like Shocker's damage and the Hydra Bomber going off and making you make a choice because it's their when revealed things does not happen when Defender of the Nine Realms comes out. The other thing is that it itself is a thwart card. I've had times where I've had a confuse on Thor, and I tried to use this card and then just used the remove 3 threat at the end as what blocks the confuse, but the whole thing is a thwart, so confuse should stop the whole thing from happening. So don't play that while confused because it's kind of a bummer. Okay, so I think we'll stick with this. I get to go after my hammer, so we'll go looking for my hammer because we're starting, and that's our Odin's Son ability is to go get the hammer. So let's see where our hammer is. And I found it interesting to sometimes use the hammer as a resource as opposed to getting it into play to fight with it. That's been kind of handy, so I like that. All right, so what I'm looking at is I've got my Defender of the Nine Realms. I could get my hammer out. I have a mean swing. I've got 4 Asgard, so that might be good to go looking for for Asgard, because it increases my hand size by 1, which is really big for Thor because that 4 hand size really hurts. So let's go ahead and we're going to get our hammer out there. We'll do a 4 Asgard. We're going to go, we'll go looking for Asgard. All right. Hammer throw, just down. Lightning strike, Lady Sif. Where's it at? There it is, Asgard. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to swap over to Thor. Bum bum. We're Thor. Now the thing that I thought was going into expert mode would be nice because I would draw extra cards, but what I'm about to do is going to mess that up because I'm going to do my Defenders of the Nine Realm and then take 3 Thor away and remove Breakin and Takin from play. So let's do our Defender of the Nine Realms. So we've got discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until we get a minion. So, not a minion. Great to get that out of there. Not a minion. Not a minion. Venom looks like he should be a minion. There we go. Hydra Mercenary. So Hydra Mercenary is going to come out. All right. When Hydra Mercenary comes out, I remove 3 threat from a scheme. So Breakin and Takin is gone. Whoop. I am Thor, so I have a response after minion. I draw 2 cards. So we're going to get Hammer Throw and Thor's Helmet. Oh, so now I'm kind of thinking twice about my Hammer Throw because it's got an overkill. But I think doing the Asgard thing is the better idea because that's going to increase my hand size. I think that will do me better in the long run. So we're going to attack for 3, which is going to take out the Hydra Mercenary. And then we're going to get Asgard out there. Okay. All right. So we're done. We're going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I did a lot of work for nothing all that cool. Just to get Asgard out there. We'll see. Maybe it'll help out in the end. Okay. What's up next? Up next is Rhino's turn. So we're going to put a threat on the break-in. Rhino's going to come attack Thor. Thor's going to take it. And Thor's going to take 3 plus 2. So we're going to take 5. Ow, that hurts. Okay. It is Expert Rhino, so he does tend to hit kind of hard. All right, now we need an encounter card. Counter card is Sandman comes out. Sandman gets toughness. And I get 2 cards. Have at thee! 2 cards. All right, we're going to build up a lot of cards this round. All right, so that is the end of Rhino's turn. So I think what we need to do at that point is, I think we need to do a Defender of the Nine Realms. So we're going to look for a minion. And we have not a minion. Not a minion. There's a minion. Okay, a minion comes out. We get rid of 3 threat, well, 1 threat. And then we get 2 cards because it's Thor. So the other one, Thor's thing, if we look, it says by phase. So the last one happened in the villain phase, and now we're back to the hero phase. So I get to do it again. All right, so I've got a lot of cards right now. What I was hoping for was a whole bunch of energy cards because I had that lightning strike, but I only have 1. So that's fairly lame. Okay. The other thing I was hoping for, which I didn't get, is I usually get the one where I do a point of damage. Get over here, I think it is. Yeah. Which I wanted to take the tough off of Sandman. So there's a lot of things that I was thinking I would get that didn't happen. So, whoops. Okay. So where do we want to start at? Lightning Strike says spend X energy resources to do energy damage across everything. Yep, that's great because I could get 1, 2, 3. So I could do 3 to everybody. And it would ignore, does it ignore tough? Attack ignores tough status cards if I have the aerial trait, and I have the aerial trait because I have my hammer out. So I could do 3 to everybody with my lightning strike. So that would be 1, 2, 3. And I would need to pay for my lightning strike with maybe that. That just seems not very awesome for all of the cards that I have. It would probably be the safest thing to do. All right, what else can we do? We have Lady Sif out there. When she comes into play, I would get to ready Thor again. So what happens if I hold this off to the side? Let's hold these off to the side. She's going to cost 4. Oh, man. Heimdall costs 5. In order to pay 5, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to get Lady Sif out there. So let's see here. let's have Thor. We'll attack for 3 and take the Shocker out. So Shocker's gone. 1 down. All right. Let's get Lady Sif out there. So there's 2. Let's do 2 to get God of Thunder out. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get Lady Sif out. When she comes into play, ready Thor. So Thor is now readied. Let's go ahead and get Bjorn out, which I haven't ever used, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why I keep losing, because I don't have that out there. So we'll get that out. Next up, let's have Lady Sif attack and take the toughness off of Sandman. And then Thor will hit Sandman for 3. Boop. Bum, bum, bum. All right, can't quite take him out, but can do lots of damage. All right, that will end my turn, and I'm going to draw 4 plus 1, so we're going to draw 5. Let's move that out of the way a little bit. Okay, I can move that one out of the way too. I'm not going to tap it. So, all right, so we're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lady Sif attacks, so she should have a damage on her. Okay. Mean Swing, Valkyrie, Battle Fury, God of Thunder, Hall of Heroes. All right. So let's see here. I'm a little bit concerned about the Rhino attacking. So first off, we're going to get a threat on the main scheme. The Rhino's going to come for an attack. He's attacking for 3 and... Wow, Sandman attacks for 3 also. I forgot about that. He hits hard. I think Thor is going to take the Rhino attack. So Rhino's going to attack for 3. He's going to get a bonus of 1. So I'm going to take 4 from Rhino. Then Sandman's going to come attack. And we're going to block Sandman's attack. So we take 1. Down to 2. I don't do much blocking. So, all right. So that is the villain's turn. Oh, nope. We need encounter cards. 1 encounter card. Encounter card says tough. Oh, great. Rhino's tough. Okay. There we go. Going well so far. All right, it's back to our hero turn. All right, so what do we have on our hero turn here? We have our Bjorn, which says after my hero attacks, I can spend a physical resource to do damage. Mean Swing's not going to do me any good because I need to attack and then exhaust a weapon. I need to do my basic attack, but I'm exhausted, so that doesn't do me any good. I can get the Valkyrie out there. So Hall of Heroes and a Mean Swing. And our God of Thunder gets the Valkyrie out there. So the Valkyrie says when she comes into play, I do 2 damage to a minion. If I played with an energy, I do 3. I did do 3, but 2 is enough to take out the Sandman. So Sandman's gone. All right, we'll use God of Thunder to get the Battle Fury out there. Okay, so next up is, I think the Valkyrie is going to hit Rhino and take away the tough status. And then Lady Sif is going to hit Rhino for 2. Because we got to do at least a little bit of damage. So we tried here. All right, we're going to be done. We're going to untap a bunch of stuff. And we're going to get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We hurt him. It's a start. All right. Next up, threat on the main scheme. Rhino is going to come, and Lady Sif's going to step in front of this one. All right, Rhino is going to do 3 damage to Lady Sif, which is enough to take her out. And then we're going to draw an encounter card. Counter card says Hydra Mercenary. Oh, hey, guess what? That's good. That's a minion coming into play. I get 2 cards. So I get a hammer throw and a get over here. Yeah, so I've got to chase him down over there, and I've got 2 get over here's. Okay. Wow, I got lots of cards. So the villain is done. We're back over to Thor's side of the house. Now I've got a lot of stuff I can do on this round. There's a hammer throw. And there's a Defender of the Nine Realms. I have a chase them down. And we can do some, we've got our untap after we defeat a minion. Now take a damage, then I can use that to deal 2 damage to an enemy. All right, so I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have Thor attack. And he's going to do 3 damage and take out the Hydra Mercenary. So Hydra Mercenary is out. That allows me to... Ooh, if I spend a physical, it would have to come off of my Defender of the Nine Realms. Do I want to do that? I think so. So we're going to use that to do 2 damage. We'll do that to the Rhino. All right, we will use chase them down to remove 2 threat from a scheme. All right. Then we will use Battle Fury, which is going to do 1 damage to Thor. Gotta get you ready, Thor. There we go. Thor will attack again. This time he's going to hit Rhino for 3. Rhino's going to be down to 8. So I'm not going to bother putting that on there because what's going to happen next is I am going to do a hammer throw. So we'll do 2 strengths and a get over here to do our hammer throw. I'm just going to tap our hammer and then bring it back to our hand. All right, so what's going to happen at that point is we do 8 damage to Rhino, which was the rest. Rhino level 3 is going to come out, which is he's going to get toughness. And when revealed, I get to stun each hero. Great. Thor wanted to be stunned. Okay. What was I thinking there? So we did that. Hammer throw. No, I don't have another physical. Okay, I was gonna say I could spend a physical and do 2 damage and take a wound, but I can't. All right, so next up is the Valkyrie can attack Rhino, take away his tough. Then we can get Battle Fury out there, and we can get our hammer back out there. And then, in very Thor-like fashion, we'll go hide in Asgard. That's pretty sad. That's what we're going to do. All right. And Rhino needs some health here. He should be at 16 health. Okay, so hopefully Rhino doesn't scheme out all in one round. Okay. It's Rhino's turn. So first thing he's going to do, we're going to get a threat on the main scheme. Second thing he's going to do is he's going to see there's no Thor. Thor ran away. Oh, I need cards. I need 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, there's 1 left. All right. So Rhino's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 1 plus 2, he's going to scheme for 3. So we're going to go up to 4. Next up, get an encounter. An encounter is Oh, he's gonna scheme again. He's gonna scheme for, oh, 1. Okay. That's the thing about the solo stuff. Just one advance can really jack you up. Okay, let's see here. So how do we handle this? We're back to our hero side of the board. I have a hammer throw, which can do 8 damage. I can do 9, 10. But I have a problem where I don't think I can get everything that I need to do here. So let's switch back over to Thor. I think we need to attack, and that's going to remove the stunned. Battle Fury would be nice, but it's not going to do me any good. So let's go ahead and we'll do the hammer throw. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Do the hammer throw. That's going to put the hammer back in my hand. Rhino's going to take 8. It's going to be down to 8. I will. Oop! I did do my hammer throw, right? I think that's my hammer throw. Hope I didn't have 2 hammer throws. So that was my hammer throw. I didn't defeat a minion. I could potentially spend a physical to deal 2 damage, but it's too late. Did I? Oh, yes, I should have spent that differently. Oh, I hope that's not the game changer there. Crap. All right, so let's go back to 3. No, we got the Valkyrie out there. I think the Valkyrie is going to take this shot. Oh no, we can't. Yeah, we can. Valkyrie can take this shot. So do I want to get my hammer out there? Yes, we'll get our hammer out. Yeah, because we're going to need it if we end up getting a hammer throw next round. Oh, we're going to get 2 encounter cards. Okay. We will discard both of these, and Valkyrie won't do anything. All right, so we're going to untap. I need to draw. What do I need to draw? I need to draw 5. So there's 1. He gets an encounter card. Boy, I hope he doesn't get an advance. Get an advance, we're toast. All right, so I'm going to draw up to 5. The thing is, this is going pretty good. I could possibly win. I could have, if I would have drawn right, I could have might have won last round. But this is going to come down to what Rhino gets on his turn. All right, so we're going to get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to get 2 encounters. All right, so here's our 5. Lightning Strike, Defender of the 9 Realms, and a Power of Aggression. Okay, so over to Rhino's side. We're going to scheme. Main scheme gets 1. Rhino's going to come attack. He's going to attack, and Valkyrie's going to step in front of it. He's going to do 1 plus 4. 4. So he's going to do 5 damage. Yep, Valkyrie's out. So much for the Valkyrie. All right, so we're going to get another encounter card and get 2 encounter cards. All right, let's see how this goes. Encounter card number 1, crowd control. All right, until that gets 2 threat. Encounter card number 2, explosion. Nope, that's going to surge. We're going to get master plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes, all right. So crowd control is going to get 4. Okay, so what does that tell me? That tells me that next turn, if I don't beat Rhino, Rhino wins. All right, so let's see what we got here. We need to do 8 damage on this turn. We have a lightning strike, or we could do 3 with a lightning strike. We have, oh, I think we got him, maybe. Actually, we've got our Battle Fury. Oh, I have to defeat a minion in order to Battle Fury. Okay, so I can do 3, 4, 5. I need to pay for that. That's physical. Ooh, I think I just have it. All right, before I play this, let's work this out. So I need to do 8 damage, right? So Thor can attack and he can do 3, right? Then I can use this to use Yarn Bjorn, and we're up to 5. And then at that point in time, I can do my Lightning Strike. And I pay for Lightning Strike with Defender. Yes, I think I can do this. Okay, so we'll play it out here. So Thor is going to attack for 3. He's down to 5. We will do a 4 Asgard. Or no, we won't do a 4 Asgard. We will use our response. So after my hero attacks, spend a physical resource, do 2 damage to an enemy. Rhino's down to 3. All right, at that point in time, we have a Lightning Strike, which costs 1, which we use Defender of the 9 Realms to pay for. And then we power it with 1, 2, 3 energy and do 3 damage to everything. Boom! Thor with the win. All right. See, that was an expert mode Thor win. It happens. Thor can win. Now, this couldn't have gone another round, and I had just enough cards to take him out, but I got the win. So, yeah, Thor in expert mode. That counts like, that's got to count for like 4 wins, right? So that puts me back in the mix of beating Rhino more with Thor. No, I don't think so. Almost all those were really close though. So, and that tends to happen solo versus Rhino. A lot of them are really close. Cap seems to do really good. I think Thor plays things a little bit closer. And I think this scenario is not one that Thor is fantastic at. So, but it's still possible to win. I think they're going to be close though, both ways. So there we go. So that's our 5th play of Thor. So we've got 1 win in standard, 1 win in expert, and 3 losses in standard mode. So I guess if I missed something, it was a good game. So maybe I missed something there. Maybe there's a strategy you would have played different. Let me know in the comments. But other than that, I think we're finished with Thor and Rhino for now. So thanks for watching.